we've done the basics well. We've used the tools that we have to the fullest ability that we've had. So we use a pretty generic software stack. So Revit, Civils 3D, and then Navisworks, amongst other tools, Power BI, things like that. We haven't done anything incredible. We've just done the basics really, really well. Used them to the maximum of the ability that we can to suit our purpose, really.
Do you have anything on the hardware side that's out there? Are you able to use drones or anything, or is the environment not forgiving enough for things of that nature?
We've used drones and sort of live footage of the build, so it's great for BAS to see the progress back in the UK, the progress being made on site for those that are not on station. But where I've seen the technology sort of come to the fore is really how, as a collaboration between partners, we've all sort of looked at the engineer or design solutions to actually overcome some of these challenges. It's a broad range of partners there and subcontractors and suppliers, and it's great that we're using these digital tools and technology to think about how we can do things better. Some of the areas that we've explored, basically our sustainability, our carbon assessment for the new infrastructure. So we use the one-step-click life cycle assessment tool, and the digital construction has really aided us in thinking about how we can be more efficient in our construction on station.
One really important piece of the technology is recording how we left the site. So we leave the site every year. We do construction from kind of November to May, and then in May we leave the site, and then snow comes, 20-foot deep snow in places. We use laser scanners, we use a lot of point cloud, we use Hollow Builder, so that when we return home, we can give a representation of the site to the design teams, the suppliers, so they can all look like, how does it sit right now, and how do we get ready for the next season? That's a really important piece of the technology that we use.
It sounds like the level of preparedness has just been so key to being successful, both before and during. Like, you've got to dot all the I's and cross all the T's, and then when you show up, you're ready to go, especially such a narrow window to actually do all of the building that you're doing down there. It's incredibly impressive.
There is literally nowhere to hide. We have to be right. And that's the importance of the planning, using the digital tools. We have to be right when we get down on station.
From a planning perspective as well, we carefully select the personnel that goes south because they're away for a long time, in a very remote place, not the greatest communication links back to their families. So we do need to consider carefully people's welfare and when they're down in the Antarctic. But yeah, you touched on it right. There's a lot of logistical planning in getting a workforce of up to 50 season. Down to the Antarctic, and also just getting the materials down there as well, and really sort of considering how we're going to support construction from back home as well, so that those 50 construction team aren't just left to it. We have that link back to the UK and really sort of consider how we can support that construction team.